Hello, and welcome to Yes You Can DIY Digital Marketing by TTG. In this tutorial, we're going to look at setting up confirmations in Gravity Forms. So I'm starting here in the dashboard in my WordPress website. Click on Forms. I'm going to make these changes to the Contact Us form. There's a couple of ways you can do this. You can hover over Contact Us and click on Settings to get right to Settings, or you can click on the words, the title of the form, and then you can come here to settings and go to your settings. So I'm going to click on confirmations. Notice that we have the default confirmation set up and it says that the type is text, and you can see that it starts to show you a preview of what the content is. Click here on the name of the confirmation. And like I said, this one's already set up as text, which means that when somebody completes the form will disappear, they'll stay on the same page, and then text will appear where the form was. This can be okay if it's a short page, but you may have noticed sometimes as a user that if you had to scroll down the page to get to the form, and then you submit the form, it bumps you up to the top. So you really don't see the success message. You'd have to scroll down to see it. So that's not a great user experience. We highly recommend using what we call a thank you page, in which case you can choose page or you can choose redirect. I already have my page created. When you do this, you'll want to have your page created already. And I just put together a fake thank you page that's very simple. This is thank you for your inquiry. A member of our team will be in touch with you shortly. And I've got the entire URL here, which I can copy. And then I could choose redirect and paste it here. But I'm going to go to page and I'm going to select the page, and it's right there near the top. But if it wasn't, you can start typing in thank you, and then it would start coming up. It's not filtering anything because it's right there at the top and there aren't a lot of pages on this website. So you want to click on thank you page to select the page and click on save confirmation. Now, if I go to my contact page and I complete the form, it took me to the thank you page that I want my user to receive. Now, to show you the difference, I change this back to text and hit save confirmation. Come back to the contact page. I'm going to refresh it. Notice that it refreshed the contact us page, and then it added this little success message here. It's not as obvious. I think it's a much nicer user experience to get this thank you page where you can see prominently that this is a thank you page, as opposed to this page not really changing very much and just having this really small text down here. All right, and confirmations are as easy as that. If you'd like to see more of our content in the future, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications. Thanks for watching.